Hey, what's the crack? And Uncharted 2 on crushing difficulty was no joke. I even came close to giving up, but I carried on to get the platinum trophy, so let's get on with the video and see what it has in store. And of course, we start this video off with Nathan in a spot of trouble, and also claiming my first trophy, first treasure. And this is for picking up a treasure that you will find a lot of throughout the game. I swear, some of these treasures are placed in the most gammiest of spots, and I don't know why. I couldn't imagine trying to find these without a guide. Now let's take a bit of a step back and introduce you to Nathan's new old friend Flynn, and of course not forgetting Chloe. I got caught so many times at this part of the level. The next trophy, Bare Knuckle Brawler, came fairly quick, and how you normally acquire this trophy is by beating people up in hand-to-hand combat, but how I managed to gain it was by knocking out the same guards over and over again. But knocking them guards out and sneaking around did no good because Nate eventually got caught anyway. But thankfully Sully eventually comes to rescue Nate, and we're back on track for our adventure, still knocking out guards because no one ever expects a surprise Nathan Drake. But what I did expect is this next trophy, 20 headshots, and this is for being a Deadeye and getting 20 headshots on enemies. But my question is, which death would you prefer, a headshot or an ass shot? The next trophy acquired, new paparazzi in town, I got by complete accident because I hit down on the D-pad and that brings you into photo mode. And what an absolute fantastic time to get it. Another trophy I got was called Novice Fortune Hunter, and this was for collecting 20 of the treasures. I did gain another trophy in this area called 30 kills MKNDI. Sounds like a super serious trophy, and it is, because you have to get 30 kills using grenades. It really helps when they don't run. Nate then discovers a very cool way to help find the next treasure, and that leads us into the next chapter where buses are just running over our enemies. And I'm of course finding trophies like Relic Finder, which I got for finding the strange relic. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Soon after that, another trophy was acquired, Bare Knuckle Slugger, and of course this was for defeating 50 enemies in hand-to-hand combat. But of course I got it by being sneaky. Does it still count as hand-to-hand combat if they don't know about it? Sometimes Drake doesn't want to be sneaky, and well, this was kind of awkward. He got over the awkwardness to claim this next trophy, 50 kills fall, and like it says in the title, it's for killing 50 people with the gun fall, or fall, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. A helicopter eventually comes in to try and take down Nathan Drake, and all I want to say is I wish I had this man's determination because he never gave up. And we run into an old familiar character, Elaine, and of course let's not forget her trusty cameraman. After all the meeting and greeting was done, Nathan pressed on to complete a puzzle so he can find his treasure. Turns out the treasure is in another castle, and we gotta help Elaine's cameraman because he got shot. And speaking of shooting, this does lead to another trophy called 100 headshot, which I couldn't have got at a cooler time. With Elaine's cameraman now out of the way, Elaine decides that she wants to come with Nate because God knows she cannot give up a good story. And while on the way to the treasure, a new trophy was gained, Intermediate Fortune Hunter, and this was for finding 40 out of 101 treasures. And it wasn't long after that the trophy Headshot Expert was unlocked. And how you unlock this trophy is by proving your shooting skills by getting 5 headshots in a row. It's quite impressive how many kills he can get by hanging from a sign, because let's face it, it's not the best place to have a shootout. And speaking of hanging, that involves the next trophy, Hangman, and the only way to acquire this is hang from something and kill 20 enemies with gunfire. You die enough times in this spot, you will get the trophy. And you could also get this next trophy, 50 kills, 92 FS, 9 MM, and it's just for getting kills with this specific gun. And then came the hardest part of this game, in my opinion, the part where I nearly quit, and it's because the game gave me no direction on what to do or even where to go. But it wasn't all bad because it did lead to the next trophy, 50 kills Dragon Sniper, which you get for getting, believe it or not, 50 kills with a sniper rifle. But after that was dealt with, I went on to catch the train for the next chapter and gained the next trophy, Master Ninja. And you get this trophy because no one suspects a sneaky Drake and for taking people out from behind. They're doing all of this just because I didn't have a ticket to board the train. Is this not a bit extreme? After getting kicked off the train, I decided to go meet one of the coolest characters in this game, Tanzin. Tanzin's so great, he decides to bring us on a cave-in adventure, which did lead to another trophy, Proficient Fortune Hunter, and this was for finding 60 treasures out of 101. There were still so many more to go. Tanzin's just walking in like he's absolutely sick of our shit. After that cave exploring then, we go back to Tanzin village to realize it's been invaded, and while helping his village I gained another trophy called 50 kills M4, and this is once again getting 50 kills with this specific weapon. There was absolutely no need to bring a tank to a gunfight. With the tank taken care of, we meet back up with Elena to get a lift to go rescue some people, and while I was on the way to rescue someone, 20 kills pistol trophy unlocked. This gun was really weird to use because it's like the middle child of a shotgun and a pistol. Speaking of weird, what way is that fella trying to bend his body? The next trophy, 200 250 headshots is exactly how it sounds. And I'm sure you're sick of hearing me going on about headshots that you want to give me a headshot yourself. But let's just move along. The repetitive trophies aren't done yet with the next one, Expert Fortune Hunter. And this is for getting 80 of the treasures. And you have to pull off some serious Crash Bandicoot jumping to get this one. Nathan goes and solves another puzzle to unlock an underground secret area, just so he can find a hidden treasure. I then explosively got my next trophy, 50 kills M32 hammer, and it's for using a grenade launcher to get 50 kills. While in this underground secret area, Nathan runs into an old friend. Small world, I guess. Nathan then does what he does best and solves a puzzle to get closer to that treasure once again. And speaking of treasure, that leads me to these next two trophies, Master Fortune Hunter and Master Thief Collection. And you acquire these trophies by collecting 100 treasures and the strange relic. What type of bionic eyesight does that woman possess that she can see him from all the way up there while Nathan needs binoculars? I then got 4 trophies, Charted Crushing, Charted Hard, Charted Normal, and Charted Easy. And all these were unlocked because I played the game on the hardest difficulty, Crushing, and it was definitely crushing. And now with the main story trophy missions done, we're going to go on to the speedrunning trophies. But I did manage to wrangle a trophy that wasn't for speedrunning, and it's called Survivor. And this was for taking out 75 enemies in a row without dying. This next trophy, Staying Dry, was for speedrunning. I got this trophy for being fast and beating chapter 3 in under 6.5 minutes. I had to keep the same speed to get this next trophy, Quick Jaunt through a war zone. And of course this was got for being fast enough to beat chapter 5 in under 7.5 minutes. You do have to be quick going through this chapter, but you also have to be very careful. And for this next trophy, Bullet Train from Hell, you have to be as careful as you are quick to get it finished in under 7 minutes. And you really got to watch out for that guy in the attack helicopter. Went full Rambo for this next trophy, Bare Knuckle Expert, and it's for beating 10 enemies in a row in hand-to-hand combat. And the best way to beat someone in hand-to-hand combat is kick them in the face. And I gained this trophy, Steel Fist Master, in probably the funniest way possible. And how I got the trophy was by killing 20 enemies with a single punch after shooting them with a gun. And as you've seen, you can punch them anywhere. Not done with using my fists yet for the trophies because of this next one, Steel Fist Expert. And this is pretty much the same as the last one, but you have to do it 10 times in a row. And I found the easiest way to do this was activate slow mode in the cheats. The next 2 trophies are a bit explosive, starting with this one, Dynamite Master. And how you can acquire this trophy is by taking out 5 enemies at once with an explosive. Easiest place to do this is chapter 12 and give yourself a rocket launcher. And because it's so easy, I decided to get my next trophy, 30 kills or PG7, right here. I don't think I need to tell you what you have to do to get this. This trophy, Grenade Hangman, could have taken a lot longer if I didn't use infinite ammo, because what you have to do to get it is unalive 10 enemies using grenades while hanging from something. And infinite ammo helped again with the trophy Run and Gunner, but it's not like I needed it because this was a simple trophy to get. What you have to do to obtain it is unalive 20 enemies without aiming, also known as hip firing. The next trophy I tackled was 30 kills Desert Fi. It sounds easy enough, and it was, because this thing stops most enemies in one bullet. Using chapter 4 is the best place to get these trophies, but you will have to sit through the grenade tutorial over and over again. And this trophy, 30 kills West 44, was another very easy trophy to get because it stops nearly every enemy with one shot. I got a 50 kills trophy here, and it was for the Micro 9mm. This one didn't have the stopping power the other 2 had, but it was still an easy enough trophy to get. Back to the 30 kill trophies, and it has the same stopping power as the other 2 30 kill trophies because it was the shotgun, the Moss 12. And then I was right back up to another 50 kills trophy, and the weapon had the same stopping power as the last one because it was the SAS 12. I then finally earned my prize, the Platinum Trophy. After all the killing, after all the crying I did, I mean nearly did, I finally got it. And I'm going to give this a rating 6.5 out of 10, all because of one trophy, the Crushing Difficulty Trophy. It really tests your patience sometimes in this game, and especially since the game does not give you much direction which way to go or what to do, which I do like in games, except for when people can just 2-shot you. And that wraps it up for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me. If you did, maybe like, comment, subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day and goodbye.